I'm going to go from end to end though, and I'm going to have both of the hoses go out further than each end, because I don't know what we're going to be tying onto them yet as far as like how we're connecting that to the body. We might have a backpack clip or a fast clip connected to this that we can clip up to the harness that the performer will be wearing. That way it'll take the weight, you know, all the weight of this tail and everything won't just be hanging off of our spandex suit. So we can clip that up to the performer. So I'm just taking this up at least halfway. Somebody's digging in my pocket for my microphone. Thanks. Okay. Now we're going to get our hose. Actually, I'm going to put in this one first. I want this at the top. And there's a reason for that, is that this hose right here, in order to puppeteer it, we're going to shove a rod into it that's got a sharp point. So I don't really want to be piercing our hose that's going to have the liquid running through it. I don't want to ruin that hose. So I'm going to put this towards the top. I know I'll be picking in through the bottom with our puppeteering rod. And again, this is just regular Tygon tubing. It's food grade, which means food grade. It's like restaurant grade. You know, they can pump soda through this, or you know, through this here, water for refrigerators. But that all came from Home Depot in the plumbing section, so really accessible materials. So I'm just shoving that in as far as I can. And then this one's going to go in on top of it. And I'm not going to skive out a line for this to make room for it. It's deep enough in here, and I'm just going to glue shut, you know, like an inch or so, just using the 74 spray. I'll just glue that closed, and that'll be good enough to hold it. So I don't want to stiffen it up too much. But I am trying to get it up into there fairly well. And once this is finished and we're on set and we're going to have to puppeteer it, I might have to cut into the bottom just to find out where the hose is. Because this is the puppeteering rod that we're going to put in there. It's just on the other side on a disc sander. Took a chunk of steel here, bent it, had this on the sander, and this is down to a nice sharp point, so I'll probably end up putting a L200 cork on top of that just to protect us. But this I'll be able to shove through the foam and then pierce the hose, and take some work, but it will go in. I bought strong hose. There we go. So on set, you know, we're really going to be kind of manhandling this, smashing it around to get this pipe in here. But all this will be sealed up first, and I've got to do another bend. Let's see if I can do it. There's holes on this table which are really handy. Hold on one second. There. I love it when a table's got a built-in vise there. So that's the way that'll be on set. I'm going to hook this on our scaffolding for a second, so we can have all this glued in, connected to our character, and then be able to move the tail around. I'm going to seal that up on the bottom so it moves a little bit better. But I'm going to do that right now. So I've definitely hidden my my smaller tube with the liquid will be running through. That's on top of this tube. So I'm just going to spray some 74 in here. Capture the tube so that doesn't slide around. And go the whole length. I know you're not catching it. You're catching it, right? You got it. Okay. Try to keep this angled up a little bit. Great, thanks. Okay. I'm gonna let this set up just a little bit. I want to show you guys something else. All right, so I've sprayed a couple layers of 74 spray glue into this cut with the Tygon tubing for the liquid, and then our tube for puppeteering. And that'll just, you know, add strength as well if we're using a tube like that. You know, this heavy duty braided rubber tube. So I'm just gonna mash that down really good, make sure that that glues and sticks in really well. And then I'm actually gonna cut into here just a little bit. Find out where that tube is. There it is. So I want to show you. So again, I've got a crazy sharp point on this, and I'm just going to shove it in. You really want to be careful that you're shoving into the right area, because number one, you want to put it into the tube that you're going to be puppeteering. And the reason I don't have pre-drilled holes into here is that I want this to fit in here really well. And not slip out. There we go. But it'd be hard to find a pre-drilled hole. And we're not going to be moving and removing these too much. Once the rod's kind of set in here, that's pretty much where it will live. For some shots, we might have to change it up a little bit. Let's see, we're getting it in there. All right, so that's in there. And again, I'm gonna just tie this off onto the scaffolding here. I'm actually gonna throw a zip tie around it so I don't pull it out. There we go. And then more than likely, I mean, this isn't that crazy of a tail. So, remember, we might have a puppeteer here. Hi. We might have a puppeteer right here. We might have one right on the tail to really be able to get that around and do a snapping action. But I've just got the one on here right now. So, you know, if we're going to be puppeteering, if this is our stage right here, and we've got all of our miniatures, we've got our performers right here, that means this rod's going to go all the way down through the table under the stage, and then we'll probably have to have monitors or something down there, is what we normally do, so we can watch a TV monitor. We'll see what the camera sees, and we'll be able to, you know, whip this around just on that access point, because we're not going to have, we might be able to even cut a channel in the table, so, you know, we could actually, you know, move like this, you know, make a move either way. So, you know, that's just on the day what the tail needs to do. And obviously, you know, we can, you know, bop it up and down like this as the character's walking along, or you know, just kind of just keep it alive rather than just having it lying there and it's sliding along the ground. So it's kind of fun to be able to have something up and moving around like that. So there's the mechanics of the tail. I'll keep that in there. It's hard enough to put in, so I'll keep it back in there for now unless we got to work on it. So, so we got the tube and the tail right in front of you guys here. Working on the mechanics for the fingers, which we're going to get a little bit further on right now. Working on the mechanics for the hands, which we're going to get further on today. So that'll be later on. Justin's working on the head still, working on the feet. So we'll have more to show you next time. Thanks.